Okay, let's get our daily dose. Today we're trying out a new candy brand. We have two offerings from the Vidal line. Chicken feet and fried eggs. Gummies. I couldn't resist getting both. There wasn't anything I could do. So let's just have a little taste of each one. Packaging notes. Pretty good. This is kind of a cartoon chicken. If only he knew what was in store for him. And this we have mention here of New York City and also Spain, so not too certain where it's from because the back of this package is lacking lots of info. Plenty of space. Isn't this something that manufacturers could learn to implement a little bit more? Just that blank space. Well, I think I prefer the packaging of the fried eggs a little bit more. Very effective. A good mix of the actual gummy treats and the packaging. Everything looks very well put together. Well fit. And the same packaging schematics. Well, suppose we're going to get my nostrils working. A very, very heavy sugar smell greeted me. A confectioner's sugar, a fine sifted sugar. And now I can smell a little bit of a sour aroma. Certainly pretty sour what's going on in this bag. The depth of flavor is pretty intense. As I drew in that breath, I could almost taste it on the back of my tongue. Ooh, I wonder what's in store for us taste-wise with those fried eggs. Artificial and natural flavors. Wonder what they're going for. Time for these chicken feets. Very different. A very upfront, fruity sweetness. This is going to be an experience. My eyes are almost watering. This is really strong. This one smells just like cake icing initially. And then when you really dig your nostrils down in there, you get kind of a some other notes of like the gelatin, I guess. This is a blistering upfront aroma of like fruit. Very heavy. Yeah, it's just sticking around right up here. And probably going to be a lot stronger of a flavor, I can tell, on the chicken feet. So we're going to have a fried egg first. Well, I don't really ever eat fried eggs. It's probably, I would actually feel kind of sick if I was confronted with a plate full of eggs, just over easy or scrambled or any of the different ways you can prepare eggs, poached or whatever. I'm not opposed to eggs being in baked goods, and I've actually had some very good, I guess they were souffles, kind of like egg-based dishes, but this is, I only have like 2 or 3 memories of ever eating anything that was egg-based and having a good experience. So I'm not really too much into eggs as eggs. I would eat almost anything before I would eat an omelet. So, let's see here. The individual treat, same smell. Powerful aromas coming out of these bags. Vidal gummies. Looks good. Looks real. This would be a little quail egg or something. My dad actually raised quail for a while to process them for the table. He also raised rabbits, and we've had tons of wildlife in our yard. But especially I have strong memories of the rabbits that he would raise and process, because I would walk into the shed that he had built, and I would often see them lined up, hanging upside down, and he was draining them from their throats into buckets. So I don't know if that had anything to do with my eventual vegetarianism, but it might have, because it was pretty horrifying. I've mellowed really somewhat in my opinions and in my vigor, in my vitality when it comes to those types of things. But I am still strictly a vegetarian for almost 15 years now, and I spent the first 6 months of that, somewhere around the first 6 months of that, as a strict vegan, and I lost like 30 pounds. I was in the 130s. Right now I weigh about 165. Alright, the white part of the egg. Pretty good slick jelly consistency. Back on topic, everyone. Actually not too bad. The flavor's got a little bit of zing in there, but it's in the background. It's pretty mellow. Actually, this is pretty good quality so far. I mean, hopefully everything we run into is going to be this good, and then maybe I'll be on the lookout for more Vidal treats. I can't make out what the flavor is, but the gumminess is just about right. Good texture. Let's try the yellow portion, or the yolk. Now for a little bite of the whole thing. It's not stellar. There's a little zing in there. Texture's good. Flavor, I can't tell what it is. There's some fruitiness lingering in the background. Actually, it's pretty tasteless. But that zing is what's getting me. It's like, it's doing this, it's washing around in my mouth. Now that I've swallowed the treat, I really do feel a prickle of intensity on my palate. It's pretty strange. Don't know what's in it, and I'm going to investigate that while I chew up this to finish the review of the eggy wags. Without really a flavor to speak of, except for this acidic zing that's going on, makes it a little bit strange to eat it. I'm evaluating why and how I eat gummies all of a sudden. But I might have discovered some clues. We have listed here modified potato starch. There is a humectant, and it says acids, and then what follows after the word acids is lactic acid. Oh, I suppose that's the only acid. Might be what's giving it that business. Well, okay, fruit and vegetable concentrates this time. So we're getting our vegetables in. And it's definitely got some bugs, some cochineal extract, and I'm pretty sure that means bugs. Time for the chicken feet. Ooh. Looks good, looks real, looks fun, looks pretty awesome. And we're gonna have a little bite of the yellow first. Oh, already texturally much softer. That one just disappeared down my gullet. A little bit more of a pronounced flavor. Not really exactly more tart, but I wish my tasting apparatus could pick out what flavor this is supposed to be. It's in there, it's pretty pronounced. It's like, I don't think it's like red fruits, but it's fruits. So one more chicken feet foot. Looks great. This one's a little too slippery, a little bit too yielding, a little bit too water-based. The flavors are so subtle. Right. Well, I think the fried eggs are a little bit more to my liking, even though it's got an off-putting aroma. Chicken feet, the aroma is also pretty bad, so the smells I'm getting, not so good. Chicken feet, missed the mark kind of by a lot, but the fried eggs aren't too bad, so I don't know if I'm going to revisit this line of products, but I am going to eat one of each right now to finish out the review. Look, I've created modern art. I've done it. I've done it right now. All my achievements. This is the standout. Just going to put these away. This is not your conventional gummies, everyone. Fully resting on the novelty of the shapes, but that's okay. I mean, I've gotten a thrill from it. It's nice to not have a flavor that's. It is nice to have a flavor that's not upfront fruit flavor that we're completely used to. Every manufacturer's got an orange, lemon, like strawberry, gummy bear blended bag, so well, this has been a pretty nice shake-up. For an unusual gummy fix, I would say give it a try. You might really like certain aspects of it, and it could be a new favorite.